Hey Scorpio, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if it's your first time. This is going to be a full moon check-in, energy check-in reading for you Scorpios. So let's see what's going on for you. Happy birthday again. We are still in Scorpio season. And we just had a full moon in Taurus, so that would have affected you, Scorpio, but hopefully in a good way, bringing in some, sense of stability and emotional calm. Also practicality and groundedness is what I'm feeling for some of you. I'm just meditating on your energy, Scorpio. It does feel like you could be hermiting a little bit, maybe pulling your energy back. Because there's a lot of emotion going on. There's a lot of emotions stirring up for you right now. And you need to separate your energy from other people's energy field so that that emotion, that it's yours. And it's not coming from, external sources. Because that can happen, Scorpio, is we tend to, especially when we are around people all day, and people that we have strong energetic connections to, we can, especially Scorpio, because you have such a deep water element to your sign, is you can absorb the emotions and the energy of the people closest to you. And maybe that's been happening, and if that does, if it does feel like you are hit by a wave of a strange emotion, adrenaline, anxiety, suddenly, Scorpio, what you can ask is, is this energy mine or is it someone else's? And if it is someone else's energy, please return to sender with love and transmutation, so that you clear your energy field of anything that doesn't belong to you, especially around this full moon time. Okay, Scorpio, so let's get into your reading. Spirit, please and thank you for the sign of Scorpio, the collective energy of Scorpio, strong placements, messages of love, light, and guidance. All negative energy must leave the space now. Please help me be a clear channel for the Scorpio collective, bringing in clear messages of guidance and love. Okay, let's do this, Scorpio. Page of Cups energy. I feel like you're becoming a student to your emotions again, Scorpio. There might be, and again, I was picking up that, there's a lot of emotions stirring for you right now. There might be emotions coming up that you have felt before, but they feel new and they feel different. Or they land in your body differently somehow. They have a new resonance to them. And it's because of the, small bits of work you have been doing to process emotion through your journey. So when that same emotion comes back around, it comes back with new lessons and new insights for you to integrate into your heart space. I'm also feeling that because of these new insights, that you have a newfound hope in what the next step is and what the possibilities are for your path, Scorpio. Sometimes it can feel a little bit like you're out of body, And that could be happening because what happens with intense emotion at times is our soul can choose to exit or to remove itself from the intensity of the emotion that you're experiencing, just to be able to ground the nervous system. It's almost like what the brain does when you're in a serious accident and the adrenaline kicks in, and if your leg is badly hurt or whatever part of your body is badly hurt, that you don't feel the pain at that time because the body goes into shock, and the brain then shifts the signal away from your nervous system into pushing adrenaline through the body so that you do not feel that pain because it's too intense to be able to endure. Or what happens is that you become unconscious and pass out. And it's the same thing that the soul does in order to protect itself and to protect your energy. If emotion is too intense, and if there's something going on that you need to temper or slow down with, the soul will kind of take a break and exit so that it doesn't have to process all of that, and to protect your psyche and energetic field as well. So when this happens, sometimes we can feel a little out of body. What's also happening is you are revisiting timelines and spaces where you might have left pieces of your soul behind. And this happens with traumatic events. Again, the soul can fragment and embed itself in that trauma or event. And we then go back as we are healing and we start remembering certain things, because we can also, to protect the nervous system and our energy, we can tend to forget about traumatic events because of the shock. And as we start remembering little moments of trauma again, we go back into that timeline and retrieve the parts of ourselves that we left behind in that moment. So you are integrating back into your wholeness again, Scorpio. Wow, and that's your card. And as I said, soul retrieval, integrating back into your wholeness. Judgment, which is your card, it's your major arcana, it is life lessons. And it, again, with this energy, I was really feeling that these life lessons are coming back around, but you're almost seeing them from a childlike state, with the same innocence and observance as a child. When children look at something, they don't judge it based on conditioning or based on an ingrained belief that has been programmed into them. They're too young at that stage, especially before the age of 7. They look at things from an objective point of view and from an observer's point of view, an unbiased point of view. And that is what's happening with your, these emotional life lessons that are repeating or coming back in to be remembered and to be honored and to be healed. And as that's happening, you are retrieving parts of yourself that you might have left in that event. Sorry, Scorpio, my allergies are acting up this morning, which is why I sound so nasal. The Emperor, another major arcana, card of Aries. So you're bringing a fire, a newfound fire, into your integration, Scorpio. Fire energy is not your natural element, but it is about taking action. The Emperor is about taking action. It's the 4 kings integrated into one. It is masculine energy. It is Mars energy. And he plays his cards very carefully, but he's able to ignite new ideas into existence and to spur action in a period where there might have been, non-action or a lull or a pause. So if you've been feeling just a slowing down of the pace of life, or, in movement of certain projects or plans that you've had, if there has been a pause to that, expect that to shift soon. I do feel like this is coming in by Sagittarius season, this fire energy of being able to take action. And this pause was necessary for you to be able to objectively look at what your next steps are going to be. Wow, another major arcana, Scorpio, the Magician, card of Gemini, exactly what your next steps are going to be. With this energy, this power of manifestation is really potent. So you're integrating life lessons, you're moving or leveling up your frequency to a new version of yourself. You're bringing in ignition with Aries, that fire energy and action, and using these two things, the integration and the fire energy, to manifest the next phase of your life, or the next chapter, and the next steps that you're going to take, Scorpio. I do feel like some of you are also focusing on your physical health at the moment. And through this, you are going to be able to heal some of the ailments that Western medicine often, might say that, can't be healed. Wow, 3 major arcana. That's big energy. Only jumpers, yes. Leo energy. King of Wands, sorry. That's the card of Leo. Some more fire energy for you, Scorpio. And Leo is a fixed sign. Excuse me. So what I'm feeling here is you are mustering up, building up the courage for this next step. So this pause was very necessary for you to replenish your resources, for you to indulge in a period of rest. When we are on the universe's schedule, we have to allow the moments where, it is quiet. We don't have clients, or work is slow, or relationships are not coming in, because those are the moments that we are being prepared for a busy season. So embrace the pause of the season that is now, because it's about to get quite intense for you in the next season, Scorpio. And I'm feeling like it is definitely coming in Sag season, which is from the 21st, 22nd of November through to almost Christmas time. That is the energy I'm feeling. I'm also getting a sense of grounding from your energy right now, Scorpio, where if you have felt unsafe or, unstable in any way, or weary to move forward, that energy is shifting for you right now. And you are building up the courage and the strength and the stamina and the energy to move forward with passion and very deliberate action. What else for Scorpio, please, and thank you. The World. Scorpio, this is definitely some kind of divine intervention here, a new cycle coming in for you. This is another major arcana. It's the end of a journey, a particular chapter, a particular cycle in your life. And you're finding this newfound inspiration as you look forward to the new chapter, because it has been a heavy chapter for you. The World is the end of the major arcana cycle. It is the end of the fool's journey. So it's the end of a chapter in your life where, there were certain decisions made, you were at a certain frequency, and there were certain relationships that were attached to that cycle because of the lessons that you were learning, the knowledge that you were acquiring, and the timeline in your spiritual growth that you were at. You've moved through that, you've integrated the lessons, you're building up action, and you've manifested a new cycle into existence for you, Scorpio. Karmic lessons as well have been integrated, and you are ready to move on with fresh energy. And it's because of the seeds you've planted, the work that you have been doing, you're now starting to see the results of all your efforts because of the patience that you've had and the energy that you've put into this growth. That's beautiful, Scorpio. I am so happy for you. Okay, so closing cards of advice, closing messages for Scorpio. Spirit, please and thank you for the sign of Scorpio. Closing messages of advice for Scorpio. Sorry, Scorpio. Closing messages of advice for Scorpio. Please and thank you for the Scorpio collective. The Moon, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. Wow. The bottom of this deck, the Hierophant. High Priest energy, intuition, a sense of knowing what the next step is going to be. You might also be, dealing with wise counsel. This could be a priest. This could be someone in the community that is senior, that has been guiding you. You could even be stepping into this energy in this new chapter, Scorpio. But major arcana all around. We have the Moon, the Chariot, and the Ace of Cups. These are both two cards of Cancer. So you could be dealing with a Cancer, also your fellow water sign. And I feel like this energy you felt shifted, around this full moon. This is what this full moon energy is bringing in for you, Scorpio. It's the integration, and now I can't speak, of emotional lessons that have given you new inspiration to move forward very quickly. The Chariot is a very fast moving energy, and it's leaving something behind, but with immense willpower. And that is the willpower that I was getting, the courage that you're building up in this King of Wands energy, to be able to accelerate and move your Chariot forward. This might mean relocation for some of you, but it definitely is a new beginning, a new emotional beginning. And it's something that has been divinely guided. It's a gift from the universe for the work that you've been doing. You can see how the hand is coming in there to gift this new beginning, a new cycle to you. And it has to do with emotional fulfillment and self-love, Scorpio, but it is coming in from a divine source. And interestingly, on my walk this morning, I saw a pure white dove. I don't know if it escaped from somewhere, because you don't normally see them just casually out in nature. And I just got a sense of guidance and peace, and I'm getting that same energy from this white dove and this Ace of Cups card for you, Scorpio. So that's beautiful energy. Moving forward very quickly, ending of cycles, integration of lessons. This is a whole new chapter for you. And I'm really happy, and I can't wait to see in the next reading what comes of this. So sending you so much love, Scorpio, and good luck with this. If this resonated, please leave a comment. And if you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Thank you so much, Scorpio, for watching. Sending lots of love.